Remember when I said Duelist Nexus is a little overrated and the true best set of the year might become Age of Overlord? I think Konami really wants to prove that right now by releasing even more broken, ridiculous, generic extra deck bullshit into the game. Once again, normally I do not make like TCG videos, but these cards are just so crazy. So we have here Stellar Nemesis Typhon. I think it's gonna just end up being like pronounced Typhoon or something like that. And that would be really cool. Doomsday Star. So this is a Divine Arsenal type card, kind of like Zeus, you know. It's a rank 12 Dark Fiend. Remember which deck is Fiend and Dark? There's like a certain deck that like is getting a crazy card in Age of Overlord. It's really good in Master Duel. It's really good in TCG. Oh yeah, Dark Fiends, Labyrinth. This is going to be Labyrinth support and generic support as well. Okay, but okay. Attack 2,900, defense 2,900. Materials 2 level 12 monsters. Oh, damn, level 12. Pretty hard to make, huh? Nope. You can also XC summon this card by using one monster you control with the highest attack during the turn or the next turn after your opponent special summoned 2 or more monsters from the extra deck. Transfer its materials to this card. So basically, if your opponent special summoned 2 or more monsters from their extra, you can make this for free. It just requires your card with the highest attack, but if you only have one monster that has the highest attack. So you could literally, if they summoned twice from the extra deck, which is basically every deck, you can normal summon Kuriboh and then put this thing on top. If summoned this way, you cannot normal or special summon other monsters for the rest of this turn. So this does come with a heavy cost. If you make this card, you have no other summons. You are basically locking yourself, like a heavy puppet lock on yourself if you make this card. Well, at least after you make this card. Very important distinction, because it says for the rest of this turn, alright? Now, its effects. Neither player can activate the effects of monsters with 3,000 or more attack while you control this Xyz summoned card. This means it is essentially a skill drain or something like that, just a floodgate for everything with 3,000 or more attack. Okay, that's already pretty solid. And then, once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, return one monster on the field to the hand. Alright, so this is crazy, right? Why is it crazy? First of all, it is generic. You can just start playing into a field, notice, damn, I'm not really breaking it, and go, boop, here's my giant new card that stops you from activating stuff. Let's say you're playing against Tearlaments and they have like a Rule Colossus, a Grafa, and so forth. You just go, normal summon Kuriboh, place this on top. There are your interruptions. Get fucked. Any deck can play this. You start trying to break a board, and you notice, damn, I'm not really getting there, or I'm barely getting there. You can just randomly place this, lock out all the stuff, Baron, Borreload Savage Dragon, Boral End Dragon. Everything with 3,000 or more is now no longer anything. And then you can just go to the battle phase, attack over something, and then you can also detach a material and return something back. You know, get rid of it. That is crazy. Now, obviously, the issue is that afterwards, you can no longer play the game either. You can no longer summon. So this is insane and simplified game states where your opponent used a bunch of resources to make their board and you've started breaking it and you're barely there and then you go, boop, discard. You can no longer play the game, and next turn, because I haven't used as many resources yet, I'm auto-winning thanks to this card. But another thing where this is going to be even crazier is in decks that don't summon anyway. Trap decks. Yeah. Labyrinth. Yeah. And this is also a Dark Fiend, so it plays straight under the typical floodgates, goes in rivalry, and so forth. So Labyrinth now can literally go normal summon Ariana, get their value from that, put this on top, fuck your board, and then just set their traps and go, alright, and now we're playing the game again. This is an insane equalizer for trap decks. You do your one normal, whichever one it is, get your value from it, and just change it into this gigantic mini Zeus, basically. But again, it is also just great generically. Any deck that has extra deck space, it's now just gonna go, alright, simplified game state, really broken card I now have access to. Or I barely broke the board, and now I actually broke the board thanks to my one more free summon. This card is crazy. I think, hot take, this is gonna be one of those generic cards that are gonna be in virtually every extra deck for the rest of time. It's like IP, it's like access code, it's like Dark, it's like Zeus, it's like all those kinds of cards where maybe sometimes they'll go out of the meta, but they will never be fully out. And whenever there's a deck that needs something good generic, you go, oh yeah, this thing exists. Insane. And you put it right in. I think in English, this will be a secret rare. It will start off as just $25 or $35. People will go like, oh, it's not that great, whatever. Boom, it'll go to 80 because everyone has to play play it, and we're back onto, you know, typical Yu-Gi-Oh! Konami shenanigans. That is what I think is going to happen to this card. I think this card is absolutely crazy, and I think a lot of people are also going to be crying about it for obvious reasons. But above all else, of course, Labyrinth Supremacy, welcome to the jungle. I'm excited for Agrias and this thing and everything else in Age of Overlord. I actually think this set is so good. Again, Dune, kind of overrated. I'm sorry. I'm excited for Pearly. I'm excited for some copium with the Synchron cards. But overall, not that much stuff. But Age of Overlord, whew, that is a powerful set in my opinion. So that is all for today. Let me know your thoughts about this crazy new Zeus type card in the comments down below. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Ciao.